David point at the end. I bet you're disappointed you didn't get 3.
Yeah, especially second half performance. Obviously took the game to them a little bit more than we did in the first half. So on the back of that, yeah, probably a little bit disappointed that we didn't get something. We had opportunities, great chances second half. I think they were a bit kind of hanging on towards the end. So yeah, and grand scheme of things, yeah, a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
But we got a point, so I just probably took that at the beginning of the game. So
Yeah, you look at the midfield today, you look at good performances, and there were 2 good performances in there at least, weren't they? Obviously Pete and Ryan Watson for me.
yeah, especially second half, they went on the front foot a little bit more, both of them. Pete managed to get on it a little bit more. It started to open up. So that's when Pete can get on it and he can pick out his passes, and he kind of brings people in. And then Ryan again, front foot going forward again, being positive. Yeah, so definitely second half performance from them 2 was outstanding. Yeah.
What was said at half time? Because obviously first half was a bit of a damp squib from your point of view.
Yeah, definitely from our point of view, we were a little bit looked a little bit lethargic, a little bit lax. So to be fair to them, when they came in, every one of them knew exactly what they were doing wrong. So it wasn't a case of hairdryer treatment. We just said, look, this is what we need to do. We know where we're going wrong. Just had a little bit of kind of pep talk, really, nothing changing kind of tactically or anything like that. Just said we just need a couple more % out here. And to be fair to them, we responded, and the second half performance deserved the result, to be fair.
Yeah, true enough. Yeah, you did have a full complement on the bench. No changes made. What was the thinking behind that?
So as the game was going on, we had great momentum going forward, and we just felt that it potentially could have hindered that momentum a little bit. We were thinking about it, but every time we were kind of thinking about changing it up a little bit, we had another little bit of spell, and another little bit of spell, and then we had a kind of a shot on target and stuff like that. So it's kind of where we're going to be hindering the momentum rather than kind of giving us more options. So that was, we ended up deciding against it.
Yeah, a decent crowd as well today, wasn't it? I mean, I suppose you're looking forward to the next game as well, aren't you? Now?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, great crowd. Especially when we start playing our football, that's when they can get behind us and kind of give us that kind of push to get them extra goals. So yeah, great following today, and yeah, looking forward to it next Saturday.
I always ask this question to players and managers and all that kind of thing, but does the fact that the crowd gets behind you, does it really help?
Oh, massively. You look at the first half performance and you could say you couldn't hear the crowd. Second half performance, when we was more positive and was on the front foot, that was it then. Crowd was behind you, you can hear the fog on in the corner, people banging on the advertising audience. So yeah, it definitely happens, yeah. When we start kind of performing and kind of being positive, then that allows the crowd to get behind you and kind of give you that little bit of a lift. So yeah, it helps massively.
Yeah, obviously the gaffers are away at the moment, but is there any sort of hints about changes or new players or anything like that at the moment?
He's mentioned a few changes, so we'll just have to see when he comes back. But at the moment, nothing will change for the next kind of game. So we've got a couple of lads coming back, so hopefully Tanika will be back and stuff like that. So we'll be as normal. So then when the gaffer does come back, then potentially there might be some new additions.
Fantastic, mate. Thanks for your time.
Cheers, bud. Thank you.